Omurazuta mrungi wa Fort TV oriro twahiro kuni kusima abo gibigino simero tekaho webali kubona tekaho Fort TV yawe kaire Amakuru Agatahingurwa hana Fort TV juka omusome ndinyakoma ali kwikia amakuru njuka kine biro kwezi mbiri kwezi 27 kwezi kwa kasatu omwaka 2026 kiro kya gatano mu wiki okumalira tuweza na Amakuru Agatahingurwa marungi omusome ndinyakoma ali nikiriza kukia Amakuru Agatahingurwa omubwijure kube kusemero no kuzaguza hano mu rugo rwa Fort Poto hala isomero ya Fort Poto City munganyiro hana abiri kusemero no kuzaguza hala isomero ya City Institute of Tourism and Business Studies rivyana mu kuburugo rwa Fort Poto na mbere abegi abarakwingana kinana badwetera bose zabo mu courses tourism na zimu abegi bari kuzora kwa barwe basabibwa bafutekamo amani no kutekamo emisomo yabe kitenisa nuko kibayambe kurora bateka emikoro yabo mu bwire maiso baleke kwanda yandara kandi bagume hamoramwa kandi wogo mukenye mukonye kumenya kwa Reverend ule kintu mahanga asabira abege bano bakozese umugisa guno gubasomere hamwe bite basomere kwehanga hanga wone mirimo etali emonemo leka Amakuru wago tugarole
On behalf of the graduates, we thank the director, Mr. Bosco, for coming up with our dream.
I thank God so much. The institute is registered fully by the Ministry of Education and Sports. We thank God for that. Families and friends, thank you for supporting the graduates to achieve this milestone. The graduates' milestones would not have been possible to achieve without the unwavering support of the principal, Mr. Charles Adieli. I wish to congratulate the administrators of the Institute for demonstrating the confidence that people of Uganda have in the skill development. Very important. We aim at skill development these days so that we have job makers rather than job seekers.
I appreciate the efforts of Fort Poto Tourism City leadership, especially the Education Department, for your guidance, correction, encouragement, and support, particularly on issues of registration. To our continuing students and graduates, thank you so much for training with us. I'm grateful to the institutions which support students in this institute, especially child development centers. We run diploma and certificate courses in tourism, motor vehicle mechanics, secretarial studies, information and computer technology, purchasing and supplies management, nursery teacher training, and many more others. Today we are graduating a total of 71 certificate graduates and 12 diploma graduates in their respective fields of study.
I want to thank God today. Today is a day that has never happened in life. It's a new day. We are congratulating our graduates for the milestone they have achieved today. Thank you, our graduates, for this day. Thank you for showing your power. You've shown us what you did here. It wasn't easy, but by God's mercy, you have made it, and you're making us proud.
I constitute this assembly into the fourth graduation congregation of City Institute of Tourism and Business Studies.
In tourism and hotel management, we have Komhendo Bridget. We have Karungi Brenda. We have Kansime Rachel. then can you use Bridget?
Thank you. By the powers entrusted to me, by the founders and the board of governors, I congratulate you all those whose names have been read upon completing certificate of institute and business studies, and confirm that further be given in absentia.
Thank you for making it. And I want to thank as well the continuing students that thank you for joining the Institute of Tourism and Business Studies. And we are ready to equip you and make you ready to face the world.
I've always told people that education is not expensive, but it is expensive to those who do not love education. And to educate someone is not a qualification for you to be rich. I know out of nothing, if you love education, you can be in position to do whatever it takes to make sure that your child, your son, your daughter is where he's supposed to be. So abazaire nigonza kubashima. I really know you sacrificed a lot. Mukefereza bingi, mwayerekisa bingi, Krora, our beloved graduates, they are where they are today. It's not an easy task. You forgo your happiness. Some people forgo their beautiful and sweet drinks that you know. Others forgo eating well just for the sake of their children.
Agabira makuru marungi muno okuga kuri haisomero itendekero area City Institute of Tourism and Business Studies. Tukumuzaba na Amakuru Agatahingurwa umurozi murongi wa Fort TV. Nitira kiro kya nyenche hajakuwa kujaguzo kwa amani awekelezia ya Utiti Catholic Parish kuja kwenda kingura mu butongole ekelezia yenu twetu bazao nogwa nyakumanyirwe nka Reverend Benedict Tekerezi yuko no bwana mkuru wekelezia yegi agomeza mnyakuito na gamba ati wekelezia yenu yamaziri myaka 5 nibagyombeka hata nambe bahikire kiro kya nyencha biro kwezi 28 bagira kwa magitaha mu butongole kandi mugeni mukuru na ntira kubali okutenisa Yoweri Kaguta Museveni jikeleze je kone kingurwaho je kone ebero asane bemire kingurwa na service je kone bembero ogwa yakumanyirwe ka Right Reverend Robert Muhirwa Kiki juko ono ni bishop huisaza area Fort Portal lekanago tugarole.
Kusima Ruhanga kusembo kibomeze cyatuhaire na muno n'abakristo baitu ababutiti Catholic Parish na abakristo abayaheru ya Utiti Parish abo mulemo bakozira kuombeka enju ya Ruhanga ekelezia nyakutoyira hati myaka 5 kandi hati twaje kutoka habure bukiyongora kiro kya mukaga 2008 kwezi kwa 3 kumibira 2006 Tunza kusima bona abatukonyire umusente umusara n'umuringo n'emiringo endi yona umurimo guno gubere gutanguhire kuburyo kurangwa kugenda kumalira kujya twagenda kumalira batusima mukama hari byona ebyaturabizemo kandi ngonza no kuraliza abantu bahanga inywena barasobora kiro kya mukage birabiri na munana Bishop Robert Muhirwa akiki ajya kuba nakingura mu Butongole ekeleziyeno kana abagenyi abandi bakujya kwa baroho bayingi kandi saba muije sobole kujaguza no kusemererwa no kusima ruhanga kandi kusembo kyekeleziyeno kya haire dayisize yitweno ya Fort. Umurimo guno gwere gutanguhire gutoire sente stal hansi ya 5.5 billion kura twagumalira utunsima na bagenzi baitu aba hano munuka na heri ya mayanja batukonyire kuri umurimo guno n'ubwikahari muri ekeleziyeno habwange tukatunga plani structure waite ya Butwaire of course kiyo kubanza nkoto kusibikira makelezia aganda gatwine mudayisize yitwe ya Fort kandi saku ikaliza abantu kakasanju kandi na steria yako koyombekerwe mu ne yakana nezindi omiringo nyingi kusibikira plani yako kwe tekerezo kyo kombekekele ekelezie n'empyaka kikakitali kyange kafadha Bernard Runi bwana mukuru baitu kanso ya parish ya Karorangu akanhetagisa ekelezia ende mpyaka kusigikira obwingi bwa abakristo kandi ekelezia nkuru emaziro bwire bwingi kaba ine significant cracks runde mnyara echwekere so ekaba eri na obumezi bwa abakristo bukabula hakalebolewa so bachwamo bagamba tuombeke ekelezia mpyaka erayengera kutwara emyaka 10 ende mu maiso abo kwene nyakuro almost ni mara milioni maziro ka emyaka nka 10 no genda haiguru so cannot really stand the signs of the time so ni kitwaro liro ngokelezia ende pyaka ni utago kandi kya kabiri eno titi is the mother church mudina rene ya Katosa makelezia gona ganya kuli mudina ya Katosa makelezia 15 gona gakaruga gakazarwa titi kanduga gandi gombekere kurungi atukorangu nyina wa ekelezie zinde takombekerwe kakita gihaise kitenes so abakristo batwamu naito kwekora mu mulemo bakandike ekelezia empyaka kandi ngonza kusima abakristo bakozera mulimo mukoto muno kusima tukarabira mu kusima kyombeka nibasima tugenda mu migongo yabo makagabu so basobora kutuha sente zo kuombeka ekelezia ekelezia no mbukoto bwayo no kweyombekere ntonihera kamo hakarorwaha ko kwikireza nka parish ya Butiti abo kwa abantu bakwe batayino kwikireza ekelezia ene kwa batakusora byomba so ntorora ngo kwikireza kugenzera maiso mukikaro kano cya Butiti sente kusikira emirimo uko kwerugenda abakristo bajumbire na abantu abandi Butiti honka Fort bayizire Kampala bayizire kienjojo nibchweke ibindi so tuli groups nyingi kandi tuna tukora hamo katimu kurangwe kiro kya mukaga nikiwa kyo usinguzi kandi ndaliza abakristo abantu baruhanga kuija twine bikwate birukumara kireki kandi tuna twetekanize kirekyo ntudihira kijja kuba kyo usinguzi saija kutandika saha yena nebembero ekitenesa Right Reverend Robert Muhirwa akiki Bishop wa Fort Diocese
akutama wamani tumuhaise akutama wengozi tumusine
egyo ni ekelezia ya Butiti Catholic Parish ilikuja kuwa nekingurwaho kiro kya nyicha Mutongola okumala emyaka 5 nibagyombeka tukumezamu na Amakuru Agatahingurwa hano ha Fort TV nturora maka kurugwa gutandika umwaka 2026 ihanga la Uganda tekatekaniza akaruru kuraba mu electoral commission wale bakoma bembezi abatali babo na bamhati kubaza na Bishop Robin Kisimba Mothi Jukuno chairperson wakatebe ka Interreligious Council uli akatebe akakugaita abanyadini abatarabamu nabamo hano omutoro biko nagamba ati nk'abo abanyadini betekanize nibeje kuba nibeta abembezi abagwire bona na abarabire mukwe babasobore umugaso ogwa karuru kandi kibakiyambe nabo kubasobora emirimo yabo nk'uko baragenda bahanurira abantu batoro n'ensonga zitarizibu na zimo. Bishop kubazaho nabo n'umunyamakuru agambira ati kino kijya ko nikiyambaho abembezi bano kumanya emirimo yabo hamwe no kumanya ekyabatwire omu parliament. Ocha mutuganyiremo abwa technical problem yake tuyaguzama na Amakuru Agatahingurwa kiro kijo aberega parliament ihangire Uganda mu parliament muno aberemo debate nyakwasira omuro na mbere umubaka wa Kiria municipality mwete sema Uganda yego nasaba parliament okurugai ko nebazahe ensonga eyo kubinga abasobozi amihanda etaliye munemu nagamba ati kino kireteriza abasobozi kubonabona mu byaro bitari bimu kandi yagamba ati parliament nesemera kubona ikibazaho no kino kiyamba abasobozi okubayiha nambere bali no bateka mu cweke byo kusemerire semu Uganda ono kwa nagamba ati no kiraba ngo abantu babahambize mu cweka bitari bimu batabahereze mwanya byo kusemerire ati yasaba parliament okuboneta hamwe ensonga enbeto huwe mwete speaker of parliament agako nagamba ati hibo ka parliament bekiba taketegekire nagamba ati kini kija kwa nikija mu parliament eyerukwija.
And say an adjournment motion, Madam Speaker, to discuss a matter of urgent public importance. I had stated the matter, the ongoing almost countrywide demolition violence of kiosks and structures. Madam Speaker, as I said earlier, you may have seen images of traders crying. In some areas, like in Chile, they have given a one-day notice, and the following day they are demolishing. So, Madam Speaker, that's the motion that I am seeking to move for Parliament to first set aside the business we are transacting to deal with this matter that is causing a lot of cries in the country, countrywide.
Honourable Member, you're saying it is countrywide. What I'm saying is in urban areas, and what is being done is a trade order. But for me, I've not seen it in Bukedea. So when you say it is countrywide, what we can do, we can put it on the next sitting. We debate that issue, we discuss it, but before we debate it, we would ask the minister to come with a report. We will not adjourn the House. We will not adjourn anything. Let's continue with the work, the proceedings as it is. But we will set a date. The next sitting, Mr. Kema, put it on the order paper. The minister must bring a report to that effect.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. The reason I am using Rule 66, by the time you put it on the order paper, people's structures will not be returned. People are crying. They may not be crying in Bukedia, but I have seen here those who are crying for cattle are also crying. These ones are crying for businesses that are being demolished. They can't pay school fees. And the rules say this matter should be debated today, not at the next sitting. That's what the rules say.
Honorable member, you, as an area member of parliament, get in touch with
Ankabiri makuru murangi muna kugakulu muruguru Kampala parliament ihangale iri Uganda. Amakuru wago mukirize tubanza tuhumulemo jakontukaruka na Amakuru agandi.
Fort TV, stay entertained.
Bagenzi harohe kichweka ekinkumanya kikahumba ruhanga ubuyemera hansozi olengeresi amare
Fort TV, ikara osemerirwe.
Mwebaleyo mukahumura aka karungi tikyagumeza munama kugita Agatahingurwa ijuka mu studio nkyali nyakama ali kandi mpakaingi batoche kone kukyaho amako gatigano Agatahingurwa tugumizamo kugenda kulombo Kampala turi abanyamayi habar kuingana 19 bari kubazo trabusi zabo hanyuma yo kusoma kumala emyaka nibasomera obusaho abanyamayi bari bamaze kujwara basabirwe okuba nibembeze mu gwabo basabira kuba nibebeze mulemo no mutima gumu bino bigambirwe ogwa nyakumanyiro bigambirwe ogo abayali mugiji mukuru amukoro ogo nambere abanyamahe hamna nabanda bamu betabire amukoro ogo.
The chief guest is officially launching today's function. Ladies and gentlemen, the function is officially launched by our chief guest.
Today is a moment of great pride, honor and history for our institution here in Jinja, within esteemed grounds of Gaddafi Barracks. This is not just a graduation, but it's our first graduation ceremony, which is a landmark event that signifies the realization of a long-held vision and the beginning of a lasting legacy. Not only that, it's the first graduation of this kind in the whole of UPDF. Ladies and gentlemen, the journey of this institution began with a visionary idea in 2007, when the Directorate of Medical Training was established under Chief of Medical Services, now Joint Staff, Health Services, and address the political need for training medical professionals within UPDF. From the division emerged the Allied Health and Nursing School, where we are now. It was formerly Allied Health Nursing School, which laid a foundation for what we proudly call today Defense Forces Institute of Health Sciences, already in the field. So today we gather here to celebrate the fruits of this journey. To our graduates, you are pioneers, the first to walk this path, the first to carry the name of the institution into the world. You have undergone rigorous training by both academic excellence and military discipline. You have demonstrated resilience, commitment, and willingness to serve. As you graduate today, remember, the healthcare is more than a profession. It's a calling. You are stepping into roles where your knowledge, decisions, and actions will directly impact lives. Whether you serve in military facilities or civilian communities, you carry with you a responsibility to uphold the highest standards of professionalism, compassion, and integrity. To our graduates still, go forth and serve with honor, be ambassadors of discipline, professionalism, and compassion. Let your work reflect the values of this institution and the strength of foundation upon which you were trained. This is your moment and also beginning of a great journey. Congratulations to you all. I thank you and may God bless you.
I want to start by thanking God that this day has been reached and to add on the appreciation that was made by the principal. Greetings from Mama Janet Agatahingurwa. She instructed us everywhere we go in the field, we must convey her greetings. Allow me to extend our warm congratulations to all the graduates. Your achievement is a testament of your discipline, resilience, and commitment. Training within the military environment requires an even higher level of dedication, adaptability, and integrity. You have successfully navigated a demanding system that has not only equipped you with clinical competences, but also instilled the value of discipline, patriotism, teamwork, and service above self. I want to commend the leadership of UPDF for investing in health training as part of its broader contribution to our nation. Having a nurse who is a soldier, I think it is an excellent experience. The government of Uganda recognizes that nurses and midwives are the backbone of the health system. You play a critical role in delivering essential health services, particularly at primary level, where the majority of the population is. As we prepare our new generations of health professionals, I want to encourage UPDF and this institution in particular to adhere to the set policies, standards, and guidelines by both ministries of Education and Sports and the Ministry of Health, because that's where you are. But also not forgetting that you are in the circles of UPDF and you have to remain a soldier with the values of a soldier. I congratulate all of you for being part of this. And for the graduates, I know everybody has said it, but one person said the journey has just started. You now have the certificates in nursing and in midwifery. But you can add on. You can come back here and you get the diploma. So we encourage you to continue working and consult and serve humanity with the kindness, the gentleness,
that you have been taught from this institution. Thank you very much for God and my country, Uganda.
Leadership. From the onset, I wish to extend our very deep congratulations to all the graduates that have toiled for the last 2.5 years. What you have sweated for has now been achieved. Hongereni kabisa. Today marks not only a milestone for this institution, but also a significant achievement for the UPDF and the nation at large. Therefore, go out and serve our motherland with love and pride.
Gabe makuru marogi muno kuba kule mu rubuga orwa Kampala tukumizamu na Amakuru Agatahingurwa kugenda kule mu district ege kigiye kwantrora group ya Japan kuruga mu Japan igeze kuri kegegwa yateka project zitarazimu na zimu kurura yeha abantu mubonako kandi project yenu bazitire kuri omukiyaka na mbirali kira muno ensuhuki kuzini kibayambe ensuhuki nazo kura za ikora akasente kuraba mu project izitali zimu na zimu ndeka makuru wago tugaruli
kiri kyaba Japan kintu kyaitu abana Uganda kintu kyaitu abantu bakyegeko kintu kyaitu abantu banyabakora kintu kyaitu abantu babujubuli nimbasaba tukirinde narora omusaijo hano nagamba nyowe ni nyowe security ni nyowe kulinda hano kine kintu kikoto muno kulinda omuntu womo ogwenka ninyende twena tufuke ba security balinzi bekitweka kinu urara omuntu nasale kitimba tumunyegere tumukwate urara omuntu nanja kusisimbirisa tumunyegere tumukwate abo kuba kintu kyaitu twena nanyita tukoleki kibeho oturayigiri itima nkorufumu rwa banyankuru bagamba nyakwegena ninagamba muruga rucemwe murumani nimukimanyi nyoti nimunyankore naye kabyegera mu bururu.
On behalf of the district of Chegegwa, Ambassador, I want to say that although it seems to be seen as an initiative, a project by these wings and the Japanese embassy and the people of Japan, I want to promise that we will honor this intervention. We will work with both the local community and the refugees to make sure that this does not remain a white elephant, but it changes the lives of the people here.
So, partners, as funds reduce, let us focus on the issue of self-reliance. AIDS alone will not solve issues, but we need to build skills of bringing self-reliance in the hands of the communities, especially the refugees who have been living in handouts.
So last year, on 31st of March, we received the funds from the Minister of Foreign Affairs in Japan, and we constructed an agriculture products processing facility in Amakuru zone in Chakateo refugee settlement, aims to bring the collective effort of the farmers to achieve collective value addition and collective selling together with the farmers from refugees and host communities. Because agriculture is the main industry of the Chakateo refugee settlement.
To the community will both refugees and practical skills of both refugees and the host community members. I hope that, in addition to the facility itself, the agricultural skills and the nutrition knowledge transferred to the community will improve livelihoods through agriculture and help reduce the food shortage. I'm deeply grateful to the district of its cooperation and dedication and inclusive approach, all of which were vital to the successful implementation of this project. I hope this project will continue to sustainable development and delivering lasting benefit to the communities itself. I encourage the beneficiary community to take strong ownership of this facility and ensure its responsible and sustainable use.
Tubadde tuwaniriza ambassador wa Japan ajje alabe ku mirimu gye tubadde tukola waneeno mu settlement ya Chaka nga ebimu ku bintu bye tubadde tukola okusupportinga abantu ba mu community ba refugees ne ba nationals nga tubayambako mu bintu by'okulima n'ebyoku addinga value ku ebyo bye bamaze okukola ki okulima ne bafuna bye bamaze okulima the produce, the agricultural produce. Bali mostly mu milling units nga ba addinga value to grains nga maize nga soya nga bijanjalo ate nga eyo just intandikwa.
Mbwenu nkitwa ba refugee twashemerwa munongo kutuletera ekintu kiriya habwokuba nikijja kutuyamba okutuha emirimu no bukebuke no gukora imirimo myingi byibire gibuzire mbe bagenda mu rukoba konka abantu libagumane bakora kintu bakora aha noreba batukozire ibintu bingi hariho ibirayike byoma biriya ati noreba etaka twine rike hati obukuba netaka rike hati batwegesa ati nakataka kake ko koine no basa gukora ki no basa kukozesa then osigara oli demo gardening area abantu nibega byo kuhinga byo mutindo mwene bituyamba muno.
Ago ngali makuru okuruka kuli mu district igiye kigegwa na mbere abazungu kuruga mahanga gahero okuja kuri abantu biha ikicweka iki kyakigegwa omubona kukira muno kuri umusuhuki tumuzamu na Amakuru Agatahingurwa nitura abanyamaye kuruga mu ihanga rya Russia beze hano mu ihanga rya Uganda babungiso isomero na bakutendekera olulimi runo isomero lino nisayo kuli nakasongora district nirigesa abanyamaye kuri abayega endimi zitalizemu nazim hati bana barasha beze kurubani betegereza isomero lino olulimi barwegesa bata kandi abarkwegerayo nibarwega batereka amakuru nago tugarole.
Thank you. Fantastic diplomat. You are one of those that I think you've excelled. Our relationship as a Ministry of Defense with your country has gone to another level, where we've seen the military technical cooperation was enhanced. We are getting more support and more entrenched. We've got a lot of exchange visits. I think we cannot ask for more. And all this is attributed to your good diplomatic relations with us. I think you're one of the best ambassadors that we've had from Russia. And I say this with the knowledge that I know a few others. So you've made our relationship it has widened, deepened, and been strengthened. And we are looking forward to the person that will replace you to be in constant consultation with you so that we keep this relationship even stronger. So we want to thank you for the service that you've offered to this nation and to your country in Uganda. You've been a great ambassador, and the true definition of an ambassador. Wish you the very best wherever you go.
Very much thankful to Uganda, to the Ugandan people, to the Ugandan government for all the support that and friendship that I have been granted during my tenure of office here. Without this support, we would not be able to achieve whatever we managed to achieve. I'm very much thankful to the government of Uganda, to the president of Uganda, to the leadership of Uganda for this all-round support that I have been receiving during my term of office in this country. I love this country, really. This is, for me, it was, I would say, the best posting ever in my diplomatic life.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
For me, it was an honor and pleasure to work with you, Your Excellency.
Thank you.
Kago kali makuru kuruga kuli omu nakasongola district obutugumizamu na mukugeta Agatahingurwa government yihanganire Uganda nekena kuba nemaraho akatabangoko nemaraho kera muno aba bantu abagumizimu kuba nibakukusa abantu nibatoro mahanga agataligamu na gambeno beno ibigambo bazibu obu abanyakomanyiro nka mu myoka onkuru yangle Uganda mwete vice president Jessica Lopo bekire mbalo mu rukurato ndo Amakuru gokumalira Amakuru gonyakubayirweho ba ministers bona kurura nibabaza ensonga zitali zimu na zimu kira muna abantu kukusa abantu kubatwara hero n'ensonga zitali zimu na zimu. Leka Amakuru ago tugarole.
Joining us at the closure of the 7th Forum.
I welcome you all to Uganda, the Pearl of Africa, and thank you very much for honoring our invitation to come and be part of the 7th Regional Ministerial Forum on Migration that Uganda is hosting for the second time as chair. Uganda is strongly committed to international cooperation and regional integration, which are considered central to the country's foreign policy, development, and economic transformation. Uganda's foreign policy is anchored on peaceful coexistence, non-aligned movement, and regional security. Uganda operates one of the world's most progressive open-door refugee policies, allowing refugees freedom of movement, the right to work and land for agriculture. Refugees access public services, including health care and primary education, as per their Ugandan counterparts. As of February 2026, Uganda hosts 1.98 million refugees and asylum seekers, making it the largest refugee hosting country in Africa. The government of Uganda deeply appreciates all member states of the Regional Ministerial Forum on Migration for the trust and confidence placed in Uganda to serve as chair of this important regional platform. During our tenure as chair, Uganda has worked closely with member states, development partners, and the Secretariat to strengthen the institutional and policy frameworks that guide migration governance in the East and Horn of Africa. We are therefore proud that under this leadership, the Forum has continued to serve as a critical platform for dialogue, cooperation, and coordinated action on migration issues that affect our region. This year's theme is expanding regular labor migration channels to promote skills, mobility, decent employment, and safe alternatives to irregular migration. It demonstrates our shared priority for dynamic labor mobility driven by a growing workforce. By working together, we improve skills matching, strengthen recruitment systems, and enhance cooperation with destination countries, and we can build migration systems that are fair, predictable, and beneficial for migrants, their families, and our economies. Most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to emphasize that the issue of providing consular support to migrant workers is not negotiable, and I call upon ministries of foreign affairs of member states to take on frontline roles on matters of migrant workers. And as government of Uganda, we are committed to combating irregular migration in all its forms and trafficking in persons. Uganda remains committed to the collaborative approach espoused under RMFM of acting as one region while negotiating bilateral labor migration agreements, sharing consular support, common standardization of employment contracts, skills partnerships, promoting ethical recruitment, job creation and youth employment, etc. The government of the Republic of Uganda would like to assure fellow member states of its strong support for RMFM and its self-financing approach sought to be adopted. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my singular honor and privilege to officially close the 7th Regional Ministerial Forum on Migration. This is a message from His Excellency, the President, to you, my sister, and all members here present. Thank you for your kind attention.
Ago gabe makuru marogi mino kuga kuli omurubuga orwa Kampala amakuru wago mnyikize kyokino ngagarukiza hano cyuka mu studio beri nyakoma ali kane pakangi batoki mpaka umurundi wagundi kangoreza kula kurungi alinde atalindira mpera.